All right, everybody. Thanks for checking me out. Welcome to my garage. Today, we're going to be working on my 1985 Honda Goldwing. You saw it's got a sidecar on it. This is the Interstate. And we are going to be taking this flat dead tire off. And we're going to be putting this brand new car tire on. Now I had to get this rim specially machined for the bead to fit the car tire. That's what we're going to do. Stay tuned and watch. Hey, welcome back. Here we are, we're ready to start the job. Let's get a better look at where we are here. We're going to have to take this back tire off. So in order to do that, we're going to have to pull that there pin, the axle pin. So to do that, as you can see, it doesn't quite clear the pipes. Now I could either loosen this and try to drop the pipes, bring these down, but as you can see, I've got it sitting on the jack stand. So instead what I'm going to do is I'm going to loosen off this 14 millimeters, it's a Honda, so it's metric, and loosen off the shock. I'm going to disconnect that, and the same thing on the other side, and then I'm going to be able to raise that swing arm up and make that pin clear. Let's go ahead and get started on that. Alright, now that we got that one loose, I'm going to go ahead and do the other side. Alright, how you doing, folks? So I wasn't going to do this. I wasn't going to take the boxes or the trunk off. There's plenty of room to work under your GL 1200 with the bags and with the saddle bags and the trunk on. Unfortunately, I had a seized bolt right over here connecting my passenger side shock absorber to the final drive unit where I'd left you guys last time. I had just finished loosening off this side and I had said I'm going to get the other side done. So anyway, I got in there. As you can see, there was plenty of room to reach over here, but again, thanks for coming to my garage. So, working on the 85 Honda Goldwing Interstate, and so I didn't want to do this. It looks like I got very little choice. While you guys were away, when I'd left you, I had just finished loosening off that shock mount. I didn't have any of the boxes off. I had left you guys to come loosen this side, and what I found over there was a stripped screw that needed to be extracted, stripped bolt, and so to just give myself a little bit extra room, I took this box off, and then that box was so easy to take off, and I still had to wait for my extractor set, so I took the other box and the trunk off, thinking I might leave the trunk off, make it look like a bagger. Anyway, it's a lot easier to see now. And like I say, got that bolt out. So we're ready to go ahead and remove the tire. That's rolling away. Let's take that back. So we're ready to go ahead and remove that back tire. So I've already gone ahead and loosened my axle nut here. What you're going to want to do is, with this tensioner still tight over here, you want to loosen that axle nut off. So I've gone ahead and done that. That axle nut's loose. And the next thing we're going to do is we're going to loosen off that there tensioner nut. So if I remember correctly, I believe that is a 12 mil. Yeah. 12 millimeter. Let's go ahead and get that loose. Let's see, righty tighty. Okay, now my tensioner is loose. I'm going to go ahead and try to give this shaft a twist. Oh yeah, look at that. That's well oiled, well lubed. That's going to come out of there, no problem. Alright, let's see if I can find a spot to set the camera up here. Right there's as good as any spot. And you'll notice that this pulls right out from under the pipes here. And that's because we gave it room. When we dropped that swing arm down after loosening them shocks, we've given it room for that to pull right out. I'm going to put the axle nut back on just so I don't lose it. And there we have it. And so next thing we do, we're just going to loosen off these brake pads a little bit. Just loosen that caliper back. And then we're going to take this caliper, pull it off the rotor, whole bracket and everything. And I'm just going to tuck this up out of the way. Just like that. I'm just going to balance that up out of the way so I'm not putting any pressure on that brake line. And then, all that's left to do is remove the tire from the final drive mechanism. And there we have it. Just like that. Alright, there we have it. When I put this back together, I'm going to remember to throw a bunch of good old green grease up in there. And that's the inside of my final drive. And maybe we're going to clean that up a bit. And we'll remember to throw some good grease back in there. Alright, so now I just got to swap this rim for that rim, and I'll be right back.